conquered France, almost all parts of the world were touched by political differences. The Axis and the Allies were having a war between fascism and, well, freedom seems to be the wrong word, non-fascism? Question, non-imperialism, yeah, 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 yeah. The USSR and Finland were having some fun, and I will leave it at that. Oh, oops. China, oh, China was a giant mess. And all the while, the USA watching from the background, hoping for peace. Good luck. Oh yeah, there's also Switzerland. They're there too. However, World War II was about to escalate, which would bring all these separate wars connected to the main war. When we last left off in World War II, Germany had just conquered France. Italy had just declared war on the UK. There was not really any turning back at all. So, while the UK was busy ramping up their army, they decided to bomb Berlin. Why did they? So Germany responded by bombing. Can you guess it? London. Oh yeah, I just added the puppet state. Anyway, then the war really just became an air raid, seeing who would outlast the other. Germany even had an idea to turn this into a full-scale invasion, but the Royal Air Force basically made that look like a tiny bombing raid, like normal. However, one country was about to turn this war on its head, and that was Italy. Now, before we understand how this will be turned on its head, let's have a lesson on how Mussolini did not like taking orders. He normally did everything by himself, and everything by himself meant not consulting Hitler, which meant he decided to try his luck and invade Egypt because it would only do a tiny bit of. No, it pushed them back horribly. Heck, even the Australians got there. The Australians! So Hitler was forced to come and help. Except, of course, the Australians stayed. Soon more Axis powers started joining, like Hungary, after Germany kind of kidnapped a regent's son, and Romania. But believe it or not, that wasn't Italy's biggest fail in the Chronicles of Rome. No, this is a bigger fail. Italy invaded Greece through Albania, prompting war. However, they failed horribly and even got pushed back. You may actually know about this in a song. I think it's called Invade Greece. No, I am not singing it, so cry. So Hitler was kind of annoyed about this, and the last time he invaded and helped, he kind of started to forget about his own plans, which were defeat Soviet Union. So for some time, he decided to punish Mussolini by just letting him kind of die there for some time. And then he invaded. Germany didn't have a direct path to Greece, but he decided make a path. So he went to Bulgaria and Yugoslavia, and he's like, bro, join our side or get invaded. Bulgaria immediately chickened out and like, oh yes. But Yugoslavia did not, and so need I explain more? It was an epic battle, and even the British came to help. And they made an epic last stand on the island of Crete. But at the end of the day, but now, Germany was about to try their hand at something unimaginable. This is the Soviet Union. Now, this is the Soviet Union. Germany did the largest land invasion in history to destroy their communist foe, using encirclement tactics to defeat them. So the Soviet Union was now on allies. However, something crazy happened. Russia literally dismantled their factories and put them in the eastern side. So for now, Russia was safe. Meanwhile, Japan didn't just want this, they wanted more. They wanted more. And by more, I mean basically the entire Pacific. However, they weren't the major power in the Pacific, the USA was. So they had to defeat the USA first. So how would they? It's simple, really. They bombed Pearl Harbor. However, something went terrifyingly wrong in this bombage. None of the U.S. aircraft carriers were in Hawaii, which meant the USA, for now, was just able to be rebuilding all their stuff. And they would turn up eventually. However, that eventually was not now. The USA declared war on Japan. Prompted by this, Germany then declared war on the USA. China, both capitalists and communists, realized what was happening and decided that now they had to band together to defeat the Axis. The cliques in Finland were kind of on their own right now. This war was about to change completely. With all these friends, Japan was about to change everything by invading the Pacific. And Japan immediately took over the Pacific with the help of the Taiwanese. This war was about to take a disastrous turn, yet again.